Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the last working week of 2019. And what a year it has been. I have transplanted myself and my family from Texas to North Carolina. I have moved from the University of Texas system as the associate professor and PhD director for the VACA Business School to now Professor of International Marketing at the Schema Business School at their Raleigh, US campus. So 2020 is just around the corner, and I have some distinct goals for the year, and that's what I'll be talking to you about this week. What I want to talk to you about first, though, is what happened today for me. So I began today working on updating the digital records for my publications on various academic sites. And I mention that because it is very important to ensure that you're managing your online presence. So if you Google my name, you'll see various sites, and in 2020 I will work towards, I'll make a little note for myself at the moment, I will work towards including which academic sites that I have my profile on, my academic profile. So they need to be updated regularly. You need to deliberately curate your online presence. You know, I'm a marketer, even though I'm a critical marketer. I am a marketer, and what that means is that you need to position yourself in the marketplace. You need for people to understand who you are and what your work is about. So yeah, important to put aside a little time. So at the beginning of a week like this week, where it's the last week of the academic year, sorry, the calendar year for me, the last working week of the calendar year, I have spent about 2 hours this morning deliberately updating my digital records, my online presence. Okay, so following that effort, I then probably spent about an hour, a little bit of back and forth with a co-author on a paper that we're going to submit just shortly. And then I probably spent about another hour finalising travel reservations for a trip to France in January. Okay, it's not finalised yet, so let's hope that happens. But that'll be fun if it does. I'll get to meet some of the French academics that I'm working with at Schema that I've only to date been interacting with via Skype and Zoom and whatever. And so it'd be very nice to meet with them face to face. The highlight of the day was a meeting with Jessica Thomas from NC State, and she's a faculty member that does much work with regards to the B Corps and sustainability for NC State. And we talked for a couple of hours and highlighted some potential projects that we might collaborate on in the new year, and other projects that we might get up and started. But that was a very exciting meeting for me because it shows much potential for what I might be able to achieve in my position here at Raleigh. Then I made arrangements for a potential Schema recruit to talk to our in-house visa specialist. So this is with regards my efforts to recruit American students for the Masters of Science International Business program that I'm responsible for Schema Business School. And then to finish off the day, a little bit of academic fun for me. I updated my personal website and wrote a short blog on a book chapter that I've currently got in press, and that book chapter is about business, branding, and translingualism. So I shared that blog that I posted on my personal website. I shared it on Twitter. I shared it with a few academic friends and colleagues that know about that work that I've done and had shown a little bit of interest. And yeah, soon that chapter will be out in print. It'll come out in 2020 at least, anyway. Okay, so that's today, and working towards finishing off this year by acknowledging what my 2020 goals are. So I'll be working on that in the next few days and providing those updates. Talk to you soon.